Okay, so here's the validation for the things I've been talking about when it comes to recruiting your child playing in youth, to high school, to college. There's this stigma about Division One, and it's interesting how most parents will lead off, well, my kid or I played Division One. That's amazing, and it's great, but it doesn't really matter. As long as you're part of the 5% club, that's the celebration, the difference maker. Division One is much different now than it was 20 to 30 years ago, where it was mostly Power Five big schools. Now, most of the Division One schools we haven't heard of. Before, they were Division Three forever, and because of these conferences that came into play to get some of the basketball money to play at the FCS level in football, obviously schools are smart because they could charge you parents more tuition, and they could bring the value up and perceived value of education because it is Division One. They understand the brag factor, you understand the ego, and it's apparent in a lot of these posts. And I love your comments, so thank you for your comments. But to put it all into perspective, and this is the truth, there's a lot of great athletes out there, and there's a lot of great kids. We could all tell who they are when they're 10, 11, 12, right up through high school. There's so many good kids, and it's really obvious who the great ones are or who the really good ones are. This is when it changes. This is why it becomes from the 5 to 8 million high school athletes to the less than 500,000 to 480,000 college athletes. Well, number one, there's limited roster spots. So it doesn't matter if you play Division One, Power Five, or Ivy, or Division Three, or JUCO, or NAI. None of that matters, right? The difference maker is once your children, our children, are on their own. Up until that point, we told them when to get up, what to wear, bring your stick. We're going to buy everything for you. We're going to drop you off at practice. Right? You got to go lift. You got to go train. We and our coaches and their coaches control that. Once they get to college, there's no one there to get them up anymore. It's on them. That's why 60% of them don't make it through the 4 years of college or playing college sports, because they actually have to get up. They actually have to put in the effort, and it's on them. It's not on us parents anymore. It's on them. And that's the difference maker. Along with talent and along with injuries and all those other things that can go wrong and do go wrong and get off the rails, but it's really on them. So that 5% club is special regardless of the level. Take it easy.